development from British Gas. So, first of all, congratulations, Sue. No tears, no tears. And I think, well done. Prepared as ever. And for me, it's a real testament to what so many people think of Sue. That not only have we've clearly got so many of our employees here today, we've got a lot of ex-employees, a lot of our past and present suppliers here today, all to say goodbye to you, Sue. So I think it's absolutely fantastic, and a real, shows how much people care about you and your retirement. So,
sorry, what was her name again?
a little bit of background about Sue. Sue joined us in 1998
That's right.
with the agency, and you got your permanent position with us in 1999. And since then, you've worked on spares by post, electrical team, non-spares. I'm also told that before you came to British Gas, you had hundreds of jobs. Now, the word was given to me. Hundreds of jobs. Yes. Okay. And so I think that's, a real, a testament. And I'm overjoyed that, you had lots of jobs before, but you stayed with us for 15 years. And I think that demonstrates to us, A, how good you are, but also, hopefully, how you've blended in with the friends that you've got here. So that's a real testament to me. For me, Sue has always been a real pleasure to work with. Sue's calm, she's dependable, she's stable, she's reliable, and an absolute joy to be with.
Stable?
Stable. But it's clear to me that Sue's got a real hunger for hard work, because not only does she works as hard as she possibly can while she's here with us at British Gas, but I do know that outside of British Gas, Sue works as a bit of a project manager for your husband Bruce and all your new house projects. And I happen to know that Sue's the way that Linda described it to me was that Sue moves house more often than you and I go down the shops. So, and I think, if all of us have moved house from time to time, and I think we all realise just how much hard work that is. And clearly you've been going through that as well, Sue. I do know, and we've got a buffet lunch after here, so I knew during the buffet lunch that we'll all have lots of stories and lots of stories to tell, and there'll be loads of them. But a couple I am aware of that I just want to do want to share with you. I mean, the one that always comes back to me personally, but today I bought me dinner over Sainsbury's, and I thought I'm going to put it in the fridge. I'm going to put it in the fridge. I know what happened. I'll get home by the time I realise that where's my bloody dinner? I left it in the fridge. So what I did, I put my car keys in the Sainsbury's bag and the Sainsbury's bag in the fridge, thinking, right, as soon as I go home from work tonight, it was about 6 o'clock that night. Right, I'll get my bag. No, I went to the fridge that night. There's my bag. And then you start to doubt yourself. How did I put that bag in that fridge? So I checked my bag, I checked my drawers, I checked my coat. Can't find them anywhere. In the end, I had to ring my son. Now, bearing in mind I live 30 miles and all that. I had to ring my son. He had to come down, pick me up, take me home, and get me spare keys and get a lift in the next morning. I was fuming. Where's my bloody keys? Someone's nicked my bloody keys. It was Sue. Got what she thought was her dinner out, took it home, and it wasn't until you got home you thought, whose keys? Right, thanks, Sue. And also, I did say stable earlier, and cool and calm, and as far as I'm aware, Sue's only lost her rag once, and that was down at the NPC when you had a bit of a fallout with Howard Thompson, and you threw your headset at him across the office. But, that's another story you can tell us later, Sue. Something to do with toilet breaks or something, I think came in there somewhere. But I'm sure, a few others Sue can share with us over lunch is that apparently you've got a nickname, and it's Babe. Apparently there's lots of comments about lesbian haircuts. You can share that one with us later on as well. And lots of conversation with Sue Stanton when she was here about escaping from British Gas. Now Sue would have loved to be here today, but she wasn't able to be. But she did send us an email, just saying that it was lovely to be invited to your retirement party today. But unfortunately, she's sunbathing in Corfu at the moment. Shame, yeah. But I'm sure you'll give her a day to remember, just as you did for me. She says, I've got lots of fond memories of Sue. She was always a pleasure to work with and had a great sense of humour. I know she'll be missed by her colleagues, and I know I still miss her. Please tell her to enjoy the day. No crying. It was something we used to talk about quite often, escaping, she said. So enjoy the day and say hello to everyone, and don't forget to send me a photo. Sarah. Okay. So lots of stories, but for me the biggest story was always Sue's charitable fundraising events. So Sue was always taking a lead with Linda. Taking your money. Always out the front. Whenever there was a charitable event, Sue was out there, whether it be tombola, whether it be raffles, whether it be prizes or whatever, cake sales. Sue was always there taking the lead, raising stacks of money for not only Centrica charities but local charities as well. Now, I did ask Sarah to try and find out how much money has been raised over the last 15 years, but obviously we haven't got records going out that far. However, Sarah was able to work out over the last 3 years alone, over £8,000 has been raised. Absolutely fantastic, and I know Linda's going to miss you, and the efforts that you're going to make towards that. We'll have to find a substitute. I want who can volunteer for that. So, but that's an absolutely fantastic thing. And really, all that's left for me to do is to, personally thank you for the friendship that you've had to me, the friendship and the hard work that you've given to the team and British Gas, and really wish you a really long and happy retirement. Okay? Well done, sir.